And the big story this evening from poll-bound Karnataka, it seems all or nothing when it comes to how far the Congress will go to defeat Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Will it also grasp at the hand of divisiveness to revive its fortunes? Remember, last week the Congress vowed that if it returns to power, it will bring back the religion-based Muslim quota in Karnataka. Now it appears the Parivar is willing to even ally with a party which was called an extremist outfit by the Kerala High Court in 2022. For many years now, there have been suspicions and speculations of Congress getting the tactic support of the now banned Islamist terror outfit, the PFI. However, now a senior leader of PFI's political wing, the SDPI, has openly admitted to this on camera. Ahead of Karnataka elections, SDPI state president claims that both the Congress and its ally JDS have approached it for support. And while Congress officially speaks of Bharat Jodo and vehemently denies a secret pact with the hand of hate, now hear this admission by the SDPI. Not only does he accept that Congress and JDS MLAs are seeking their support, but also asserts that the doors of SDPI are open to the outlawed PFI.
Nobody is approached. Some individual MLAs asking support, but we are not discussing anything on that.
These are Congress MLAs or JDS MLAs also?
Even Congress MLAs, JDS MLAs, they are asking support us in the elections, but we are not assured them because this is
not to put up candidates or to support them.
No, they are asking support us. That's all.
So what is the decision? Has the party taken anything?
No, we have not taken any decision right now.
The opposition parties, even ruling BJP, is targeting you, saying that someone who is a murder accused has been given ticket.
You see, Shafi Bellare, he was the state secretary of Social Democratic Party of India. After NIA came, suddenly they have fixed the Shafi Bellare. It's a political vendetta, is wrongly framed.
Interestingly, on their part, both the Congress and the JDS have officially denied seeking support of the SDPI.
What's going on?
SDPI can really make any claim as far as they want, but the reality is that JDS have not spoken to SDPI and there is no official discussion which has happened. We are reposting our confidence on a normal Karnataka, and we are very hopeful that Karnataka and normal Karnatakas are what they are going to come for our rescue. I don't think we need to really take serious of any statement made by SDPI leaders. We are very sure a normal common Karnataka is definitely going to stand with JDS, and JDS has not made any official discussion or deliberation with SDPI.
What's going on?
I don't understand. There must be JDS, Congress and BJP MLAs talking to one and another. How do we know? There are 224 constituencies, more than 1,000 candidates contesting. So that is, see, as far as party stand, as far as ideologically, it is very clear. So I don't know what he has said, but at any party level, there is no understanding.
Let's also now remind you how just last month, viewers, Congress's own leader, MB Patel, had also admitted that to defeat the BJP, to take on the BJP in Karnataka, the party needs the support of the SDPI.
ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಕ್ಷ ಒಂದು ಜಾತ್ಯತೀತ ಪಕ್ಷ. ಎಸ್ಡಿಪಿಐ ಅವರು ಗೆಲ್ಲಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅವರು ಮತಗಳ ವಿಭಜನೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆ. ಅದರ ತನ್ನ ಮೂಲಕ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಹುಶಃ ಎಸ್ಡಿಪಿಐ ಅವರು ಅದನ್ನ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು
ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಸೋಲ್ಸಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ನಾವು ಹೋದ್ವಿ 2018ರಲ್ಲಿ.
ಈಗನೂ ಕೂಡ ಎಸ್ಡಿಪಿಐ ಅದೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಸೋಲಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ಗೆ ಬೆಂಬಲ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮ
So that's the latest coming in as far as this admission on camera is concerned. On one hand, you have the SDPI coming out and stating it very clearly. The state SDPI chief says that yes, there are MLAs both from the Congress and the JDS who are reaching out and seeking support of the SDPI in the upcoming elections. But then you have MB Patel, the likes of MB Patel, who have spoken of the support. So why is it that the Congress is going out of its way to deny its secret pact with the SDPI? Let's quickly talk about what this means and what ramifications this could have. Let's talk about this partnership. As far as the Congress SDPI partnership is concerned, why is it that it comes under direct question? Because in May 2022, it was the Kerala High Court viewers that said that there is no doubt that the PFI and the SDPI are extremist organizations. It's coming from courts, not from political outfits. So that's what the courts have stated in May 2022. Kerala High Court maintaining SDPI, PFI are indulging in serious acts of violence. Now, these are allegations which have been leveled by the BJP and several other political outfits. But for the courts to say that all the same, they are not banned organizations. So this was, of course, in May 2022. And we also have thereafter the nationwide ban on the PFI. The SDPI, of course, continues to support the PFI. Furthermore, beyond the Kerala High Court's observations that go back to May 2022, NIA charge sheet in the Rudresh murder case also states this, and I quote, probe establishes that 5 arrested people are members of the PFI and its affiliated political organization SDPI. This has directly been linked to the Rudresh murder case as per the NIA investigation. So where is the room for any sort of doubt as far as the courts coming down, the agencies coming down on the acts of violence that the SDPI has previously indulged in, along with, of course, PFI. Now, this is why the Congress today is being questioned, because it's not for the first time that perhaps the likes of MB Patel have said something, and now the SDPI is also reiterating it, that yes, the Congress has reached out to us. April 2023, the SDPI admitted that the Congress is seeking its support. We're talking about the SDPI Karnataka Chief Abdul Majeed. We've played out that reaction having come today. So we'll go backwards. We'll tell you after him saying that the Congress and the JDS are reaching out to him. Let's now talk about why is it that it's questionable, because the Congress admits wanting SDPI support. And this is, of course, in reference to the MB Patel statement, which was made just 1 month ago. MB Patel, of course, on record says that to defeat the BJP, we're going to need the SDPI support. There are a couple of events that have taken place which go back to 2015 and Congress seeking open support of the SDPI, which only goes to once again highlight why this may have far-reaching consequences for not just the Congress, but as far as issues like national security are concerned, with an all-out ban on the PFI. Where does this really leave the likes of the Congress and the JDS? Let's quickly open this up. We have T. Sankirtha, spokesperson BJP Karnataka, also Atiq Ur Rehman, Islamic scholar, along with spokesperson of the JDS, M. Arivalangan. But let me first quickly take it across to Mr. Atiq Ur Rehman. Because this confession is coming from the SDPI state president, Mr. Atiq Ur Rehman, I want to begin by speaking of how he has now opened the doors for a bigger debate on how Congress, the JDS are both reaching out to him. He says there are MLAs from the Congress and the JDS who are reaching out to us, who are seeking our support ahead of Karnataka elections.
So, well, Kritsween, you see the strategy. The strategy is to demonize the SDPI. The strategy to, by demonizing the SDPI, you demonize the Muslims. Then you also, claim that the Congress. There is a big difference between local leaders approaching a party and the party approaching the other party. The spokesperson of the SDPI clearly said local MLA approached them. This is not a party approaching them. You are killing BJP and the Sangh elements. They are killing 2-3 elements with one stone. The Janata Dal is also, the Congress also, and the SDPI also. So far, I would like to remind them, SDPI is a recognized political party. If you have any claims, any doubt
that the court has spoken of, Kerala High Court has spoken of the SDPI in not very good terms, Mr. Atiq Ur Rehman, and in that sense, we must all realize where it is placed as far as its ideology is concerned. Let me also remind you, you're talking about how this may not be a possibility. We may not see the SDPI ally with the Congress or the JDS. That none of that stands confirmed at the moment. But you clearly heard the SDPI state president on record go on to say that we're open to PFI members joining us, taking part in the elections. What does it say about the SDPI?
It's not possible. So far it is banned, it's not possible. Let the court decide. and then they can take their own decision. The elections are around the corner. The people's verdict will be, held this thing supreme here. PFI is a banned organization. There is no doubt. Nobody can have a say.
Okay, all right. Mr. Sankirta, what do you make of the overall picture? Because on one hand, you have the PFI that stands bad. The BJP has also scrapped the OBC reservation for Muslims. And in that sense, we see all the political parties running for the minority vote. Do you see this as a possibility, sir? A post-poll alliance perhaps, or a pre-poll tie-up?
See, BJP is fighting elections on a pro-incumbency agenda, and the Congress, for the lust of power, they are ready to join hands with the anti-national forces, banned forces, people who are accused in NIA cases. So that kind of a stand is being taken by the Congress party. First of all, we scrapping the OBC quota, which was unconstitutional, which was run there for 30 years. We have not scrapped the 4% quota. We have given the Muslims a bigger bracket, wherein the 10% bracket, so that they will be, whoever is economically weaker section people can avail the quota in a bigger bracket. So that is one thing for what we have done for the Muslim community. We have never snatched their rights of reservation. Secondly, the Congress has time and again, as you already quoted regarding the Rudresh murder case, when the Congress government was in power, the charge sheet filed by the Congress government and the charge sheet by the NIA itself shows what is their likeness, what is their stand towards the PFI and SDPI. That is the overall difference. And the cabinet subcommittee,
and despite knowing this, Mr. Sankirta,
Jayachandra clearly told that not to take cases against
despite knowing
the PFI
the role
members.
PFI has played in several incidents, very questionable in nature in the past across the country, despite the observations made by the Kerala High Court, as I just put out, the Kerala High Court saying it in as many words, both the PFI and SDPI are extremist organizations. We've seen the Congress reach out to the SDPI in the past as well. Mr. Atiq Ur Rehman, we can't deny it because we have on record a reaction from the SDPI General Secretary, who goes on to say that there was an internal understanding between the SDPI and the Congress ahead of 2018 elections. Of course, they were left disappointed apparently by the Congress, who left them disappointed, turned down the promises that they'd made. But the fact remains, the Congress keeps going back to the SDPI all for votes.
See, Kritsween will have to remember that we are discussing elections, and elections are nothing but a political democratic exercise. If you want to make SDPI untouchable, I would say, rather than, bickering over all this, clutching your votes in the name of Islamophobia, you go to the election commission, prove your point that SDPI and PFI, as it is banned, they are a radical organization. Why are they part of a democratic process that is elections? The common people of India, the common people of Karnataka...
So you basically see no wrong in the SDPI joining hands with the Congress or the JDS. You're saying it's fine. If the SDPI wants to invite PFI members, make sure that they're part of the electoral process. There's no wrong in that.
PFI, I won't say it's a banned organization. Nobody can approach them.
But
illegal.
That's what Mr. Majeed said. We can play out that reaction for you once again.
With Congress and JDS,
if the SDPI contests in the upcoming election, which it is going to, it has decided to field candidates on at least 100 seats. It has given an open call to PFI members that yes, we're going to be welcoming you. We're going to be more than happy to have you as part of the SDPI team to take on the BJP and other parties in the upcoming elections. Is that what's rattled the Congress? It's going to divide the minority vote?
It's a political expediency, Kritsween. If they are having 5 seats or 6 seats, and if they are, lagging behind a majority, both parties can approach it. And this is vice versa to all political parties. Will the BJP not take a support of any of the other parties if they are, lacking in majority? So it's a political expediency matter. Elections and democracy work like this.
Okay. We couldn't connect with the JDS spokesperson, Mr. Ariwalagan, and I think he's through with us. So if you can hear me now, what do you make of what has been said by the SDPI state president, that there are those in the Congress and the JDS who are reaching out to the SDPI, seeking support of the SDPI in the upcoming elections? Mr. Ariwalagan. Okay, we can't hear him, so I think he's not through with us on the phone line either. But going back to Mr. Sankirta, what do you make of what if we were to believe the SDPI chief? Because we can't rule out that possibility, given the number of times Congress has extended support to the SDPI, sought support from the SDPI, the quote-unquote internal understanding. MB Patel says SDPI and its support is very important for us to take on the BJP. What do you make of it? Why do you think the Congress and the JDS today are so desperate to seek their support? These are very established political parties. They can take on the BJP on their own.
The Congress and JDS do not have the capacity and the capability to fight themselves against the BJP. They are losing on a way behind us. So they are trying to unite all anti-national, anti-communal forces and trying to, however, come back to power, which is not possible. The Congress government, when they were in power, though the cabinet minister of law, Mr. T.B. Jayachandra, told not to take away cases against the PFI and SDPI members, the Siddaramaiah-led government in the cabinet subcommittee took away cases of more than 1,600 Karyakartas of the PFI and SDPI members who are facing severe and serious charges. So this is the kind of support, this is the kind of love towards the PFI and SDPI band outfit members. This is the that is shown by the Congress. So the Congress.
Well, we can't ignore what the Chairman Campaign Committee, MB Patel, said. He is responsible for the campaigning that is being undertaken by the Congress. And if he says that we need SDPI support to take on the BJP, to defeat the BJP, I'm afraid we can't take it lightly. Let's see what is going to be the future strategy of the Congress or the JDS, and whether or not what the SDPI is stating today with regards to the proposals coming in from the Congress or the JDS will turn into a reality. We're just a month away from elections. Gentlemen, thank you for speaking to us here on Times Now. Without a short break.